Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Grim Reaper Slayer here, and I'm bringing to you another tutorial tips and tricks video. I thought it might be interesting that I had to start all over again and start playing on these low ranks and non-prime and all that kind of stuff. What I've noticed playing recently with some silvers and low ranks like the Nova 1s to MG 1s area, I would say. I found quite a few things that could possibly be holding you back from ranking up to a higher ranking. So this video is more implicated to the lower ranks. I don't think it's going to implicate that much on high ranks, talking about DMGs and upwards. It shouldn't be affecting you too much. Maybe a few of them possibly, so stay tuned and I might be able to give you a few tips or tricks. I'm currently on Gold Nova 3. I'm struggling to rank up, but there's quite a few things. Do not blame... How can I put this? Every game you enter, do not just call hacks at the start of the game. If that is a problem for you, if you see a sus account or something like that, you want to call hacks. If you're playing non-prime, prime, whichever way around, the best thing you can do is go to Game, Team or Communications, disable and mute enemy teams so you can't see what they're typing in chat, so it disables their communication to you completely, and then you can just hide all friends or mute all players but your friends, and then hide avatar images and clean player names. Just basically remove the names, everything of players that you don't know, when they cannot really affect your gameplay whatsoever. And if you mute enemy team, you can't see what they're typing in chat either. If you get a toxic teammate, you can always manually mute him in game. Then there's that one teammate you mute. That I found really helps to keep your head clear when you're playing game. So you don't rage, you don't get mad, you don't call hacks easily. It really helps the mindset to improve. The second thing that I've noticed about a lot of people is a lot of people in these low ranks, they install the game, start playing the game, and they never change the crosshair, or they just make it static. They never really change the crosshair. So I've got a crosshair right here that I created myself. That I'll put it in the link in the description of the video. I'll just link it down below. You can copy that and just click on share and import, put the code there. And before you do that, if you have a crosshair that is custom and you want to try mine out, you can just click on copy your code, put that and save that in the file. If you don't like my crosshair, you can always go back to your old one. Then you can just save your code. So I'll put my code in the bottom in the description of this video. I'll put it there for you guys, if you guys want to give that a go. And number 2 is crosshair placement. I've noticed a lot of people that have crosshair placement problems. It's not that their aim is bad or anything, it's just the crosshair placement. If the opponent going up against you has better aim than you, it's not always because he's better than you. It could be crosshair placement, like you're looking a little bit too low or a little bit too high, then you have to adjust your crosshair before you can shoot a guy in the head. And most of the time, the aim of the game is to shoot the guy a headshot. Either AK or M4 or something. You want a headshot dinker guy, so you can take him down quickly. That's the aim of Counter-Strike, is aim. It's an aim based game, so you have to practice that. So I would say the best map to do that is just search Wiprack on the community market. You literally go to Visa Workshop and just type Wiprack, YPRAC. It'll throw up an entire list of Wiprack maps that you can practice on. It's got Dust 2, it's got Vertigo, it's updated maps as well. So say for instance, let's quickly jump into an Inferno. And okay, I'll talk a little bit further. Let's jump to the Inferno map and let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. So here we are inside the map, guys. There's a lot of things you could do on Wiprack maps. And say you want to practice your crosshair placement. The best thing to do, okay, let me start explaining this. One thing that a lot of people does is, let's say, peak practice. This pre-fire. Let's go to pre-fire practice. This is pretty insane. This map is pretty insane for practicing, learning, and everything. Your angles that people may be, that you have to expect them to be, common angles. It's a very good place to start and learn. if you're a low rank and you want to practice and you want to learn your normal angles, just go at 1000 health, 100% spawning, easy as that, jump onto the platform, and it'll take you through like a tutorial of a site. You see, it's short to A right now. Then you have to have crosshair placement. A lot of people say you want to peek this corner. With time you will learn. Okay, I'm looking at his foot right now, but I want to be head height. You see what I mean? Like, pre-firing a corner. Spray control is also a very big part of playing the game. So yeah, so a lot of people I see try and just shoot with the crosshair on the guy. Like, if you see the gun's got a spray pattern, if you want to spray, then you just have to pull your mouse back slightly and try and control the spray a little bit better. That's the aim, is you want to keep your spray as tight as you can. I'm not very good at my spray control because I've not taken the time to relearn the AK1. But as I say, you want to be at headshot height. And you want to tap with the AK. You don't want to spray. And you want to learn all the pre-fire angles at which the game works. And this map is very good for practicing and learning stuff like this. Okay, that was not a good, very good representation. Words, my words today. But you can see what I mean with, you want to pre-fire a corner, aiming at head height. You don't want to like play and, oh, there's the enemy. You see, he already shot me. So what you want to do is you want to learn is where will head height be, and you want to jiggle peek your enemy, but you want to be quick. So you don't want to take forever to peek a corner. You want to learn how the corners work. It's short to... oh, it's short to A, okay. I was going short to B now. You see, like, I'm pre-aiming a corner. And I just couldn't hit that guy. You see, it's not a common angle. Most of the time the people will be down here. There, and just aim head height. And it's good practice. Learn the corners, learn the angles, and just practice counter strafing as well to be accurate when you're moving. So that's good practice to do on maps like these, because they can teach you the basic angles of the map and basic training. I'm not saying it makes anyone a god or good at the game or anything, but it can help you improve to practice on maps like these. Okay. I am so rusty. But at least I hope that you can see and get a idea. Okay, that's not a common angle though. Get an idea of what I mean about crosshair placement and angles, and just learning your map. Map knowledge is a very big role in how the game is supposed to be played. And this could help you a lot with your accuracy and aiming and... Are you kidding me? I go to pick a common angle and then there's a bot on a different angle. But you understand what I mean? It helps you to learn and peek angles and stuff like that. I'm missing a bot somewhere. Okay, you see. And then if you want to go into the next thing, you just press Y, next, and it'll take you to the next one, but not to B. I'm better at this one because I don't really ever need to play stuff like that, so. There's hardly ever anyone here. Okay. What? Okay then. see, you want to be head height. Then that you can basically just, that's all you have to do is learn the angles, pre-aim them, and then all you have to do is adjust left and right. You don't have to adjust up, left, right, and all the axes. You just want to be playing with your crosshair this and slightly up for some angles and stuff like that. That's what you want to do with your crosshair. That's what you have to practice. Okay, angles like that, they might surprise you always, but that's where you practice your flicks and your angles like that. And that's where the spray control comes in. There was 2 enemies that I had to take out, and I was able to spray, transfer, spray, stop shooting, and spray to the next enemy. That's where the spray control comes in handy. And there's crosshair placement again. Crosshair placement. Going to peek this guy. Crosshair placement. And there's another guy, coffins. Crosshair placement once again was head height. See, my crosshair stays at head height. So it's easy to get the one taps, if you understand what I mean. Like, just go subscribe to all the wipeback maps, practice your maps, and you will improve enough to rank up. So as I said, crosshair placement, picking like that's not gonna get you kills. That's gonna get you killed. Picking like this, that's gonna get you kills. And if you learn the maps, map knowledge is a very, very big thing. And grenade usage is a very, very big role of playing Counter-Strike. Just sometimes using that random flash, if you pick one up and you use it in a common spot where enemies may be, it could just as well just get you around that you otherwise wouldn't have had because they might be flashed. And see, pre-firing, if you learn the angles, say even there's no one there but you decide to play and you see there's no one there but you think there might be someone here. Just pre-fire the corner at head height and you might just get that random kill. Yeah, they'll call you for hacks because you pre-fired the corner, but if you know the common angles, how can you get called for hacks? How can you be hacking if you know a common angle that you pre-fire? You see what I mean? Like, there's a common angle, you pre-fire the corner. Catch the guy off guard and then expect it. Okay, that bot was on point. Bot with hacks. Say this corner for instance. You can see it before you can see you. A better idea is that's a common angle. Just throw a grenade and damage him at least. That's a perfect net and you hit him solid. Tag them heavily. And then these angles, a good idea is you know someone likes to hold CT. It's common for someone to hold CT. Flash it. Use your utility. Easy, 2 kills. 3 kills. It's if you use your grenades to help you, it works. And if you don't know any grenades for the maps, let me quickly go back to the lobby. It's even got smoke practice, fire practice, flash practice. It shows you all these maps that you can practice with, all these things. It teaches you smokes. If you don't know any smokes on a map, just go on this maps, all the wipeback maps. You line up your crosshair, the white and the red lines, aim your crosshair in the middle of it, and throw. And it'll teach you a nice smoke. And it's got targets, it's got aim, it teaches you smokes that you can do, lineups and everything. So if you learn the lineups, find your own way to use the lineups, it's a really good way to improve and practice. So it's really easy to do something like that. Say next, let's see what's the next one that's going to teach us. It's going to teach you a very good one that can work, and this one is from banana over to coffins. It teaches you to line yourself up in this corner here, and look up, aim there, throw. It's as easy as that. Stand and throw. It tells you even at the bottom of the screen, stand and throw. It's not even a running jump throw or anything like that. It tells you at the bottom of the screen what you can do. So it teaches you good smokes. You can do flashbangs. It teaches you mollies. It teaches you everything, this maps. So just go subscribe to Wipeout Maps. You can practice any map you want. Overpass, it's there. Vertigo, it's there. Inferno, it's there. It teaches you corners. It teaches you angles. It teaches you crosshair placement. These maps teaches you basically everything. And then if you go back to my old videos about training maps, those maps you could use with this map, and it should help you as well. There's different things on every map that will help you separately. And if you combine all those maps, you should be able to rank up. I had this one friend of mine that I met recently in non-prime. He was gold level 1 when I met him roughly a week and a half ago. With these tips and tricks that I gave him and everything, I'm playing with him and everything, I've already, in a week and a half's time, I went from a new player to the game, which is non-prime. He was able to rank up to golden over 3 and match my rank. I've got a low trust factor at the moment, so I'm struggling to find a legit game. If I play prime, if I play non-prime, I'm playing against blatant hackers every single game, so I'm trying to fix my trust factor so I can start playing with that again. But yeah, it's a good way to learn and start playing the game. I don't even know if this smoke works anymore. Yeah, it still works. It's not where it was supposed to be, but yeah. It's a different smoke that I just thought of quickly. So, once again, I've got to put my crosshair down below if you want to copy that and give it a go. It works on any resolution. It doesn't matter what res you have. It should work for you. It's a nice crosshair to use. It's small but not too small, clearly visible, and could help a lot. It's quite a decent crosshair for me personally, I think. I've tried different crosshairs, but I can't find one that matches for me as good as this one does. So, as I say, just search for Wipeout, subscribe to these maps. You get AMUSP, you get aim maps you could practice on, you get all the maps, you got Dusty, as I say, you got Cobblestone, you got all the maps that there is. There's a Wipeout bot arena that helps you practice reflexes, aim, and all that kind of stuff. The Wipeout maps are very good. I personally like to use them from time to time to even warm up sometimes. And then obviously I have the two maps which previously have been mentioned, which is Blast Performance and CSGOHub.com, the training map, the skills training. Those are two very good maps. So I'll link these two maps once again in the description of the video, where you guys could go subscribe to them, and then once again just go to the market where you get those maps to subscribe. Just search for Wipeout. YPRAC. Easy as that. It should throw you an entire list of Wipeout maps. You can just click the pluses on. You'll easily notice which map is a Wipeout map, which I think is a brilliant thing to do for anyone to improve. I would say these Wipeout maps can even help a DMG improve if you're struggling to get LE. It can help anyone improve. It depends on where your weaknesses lie and what you can determine as your weaknesses. So use these maps. Practice, train. That is the best thing you can do, is practice. That's the biggest thing that I noticed is holding people back, is crosshair placement and overall map knowledge. So I'm calling sandbags A on Vertigo. I've met a hell of a lot of people that just, where's that? They don't know where it is. Learn your map knowledge, learn your calls. It'll improve. If you don't know, don't be afraid to ask. Everyone started the games somewhere. So everyone is still working themselves up. Everyone learns something new about Counter-Strike every single day. Guaranteed. Sometimes you learn, oh, I didn't know this angle was possible to be. Something like that. Someone learns something new every single day. So just use these maps. Try and learn as much as you can. Play the game at least every day, once or twice if you can. More if possible, and enjoy the game. Playing against hackers, yeah. It's Counter-Strike. You're gonna play against hackers. They made the game free to play. Not the best choice they ever made, but yeah, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little tips and tricks video, and remember to subscribe, like and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.